Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do part 1 of part 1 of flip through of journal number, which one is this? 15, I believe. Yeah, 15. And can you guess what time it is? Yeah, pretty late as always. If you can hear the crickets and the wind, I'm sorry, I have the window open. So yeah, I hope you guys can't hear anything. So yeah, anyways, this is journal number 15. It's a leather journal from Barnes and Noble. Many of you were asking me where I got this journal, and it's from Barnes and Noble. And I really enjoyed this journal. I don't know, I just really like the size and just everything. I don't know. And it has like stitching. It's pretty cool. Anyways, let's begin. And I have it backwards. So I started this one April 15 because I was using the unicorn one in this time. And I had like 20 pages left on that journal, I believe, or 15, something like that. And I was gonna travel, and I didn't want to take that big journal with me, so I decided to start my next one and take this one for travel and write about the travel, and then when I came back I would go back to the unicorn one and finish that one, and once I was done with that one, I would start again with this one. That's why I started at April 15 for vacation, then stopped on April 16 because I took it for vacation, and then I didn't even journal because I didn't got time to journal. And then I started again back in May 9th and finished on June 7th. So yeah. And that's a picture of me. And I just put some stickers in here with my name. So yeah. This is some lavender that I pressed here in my journal from one of my aunt's house. She had lavender, so it smelled really good, but now it doesn't smell like anything anymore. And this was around Easter, as you can tell with the stickers. And this is from where I traveled for my trip. And some more pictures. Those Snapchat filters are so funny. More pictures of me and my cousin. I don't know if I should show them, but I already did. Oh well. Little flower I drew. I bought some washi tapes at Hobby Lobby. And also I found these stamps at Hobby Lobby, and I thought they were super cute. So I had to get them. Some clothes tags. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have shown that. This is it's a card that a friend left at me to call a psychologist, just to get information for my career stuff. So yeah. And a sticker right here. Some Mexican type of flowers that I really like. Some Frida images, of course. I really like this quote. I don't know, Frida just really inspires me. Like everything about Frida. This was my brother's birthday. So yeah, that's the page I created for him. With some stickers. Yeah, this I used watercolor in here and it bled through, which I don't really mind. I actually like when it bleeds through like this. I think it just makes it more fun, and I don't know, it's like you're creating a personality to a journal, you know, like just like life is not perfect, things happen. That's how it goes with the journals, you know, things happen and it's part of the journal and it's part of this journey while you were creating and making this journal. So I think it's fun. I like that. Yeah, so I was using some watercolors to create this, and then I wrote I can't think right now, a quote here. In here, many of you were asking me about the paper quality of this journal, which it seems thick, but like you could see a bit some of the pens, like some ghosting and stuff. And as you can tell, it's not good for watercolor. Well, like I said, I don't care if it bleeds through, but I know many of you don't like that, so. And I decided to do like a little pen test, and this is acrylic paint, just so you could see and I could demonstrate you how the paper is. So yeah, writing. And then one of our friends, her birthday was actually today, and she turned 92 years old. Wow, I know. She gave me a bunch of cards that she had. I was, one of the days I went to visit her, I told her about how I really like to journal and stuff, because she told me she had lots of pictures and papers and stuff that she wanted to send to her grandkids and stuff so they could keep. And I told her that that was a good idea, like to save the stuff, you know, like that, memories and stuff. And I told her about my journaling and stuff, and she thought it was pretty cool, and she told me, oh, I have all these cards you could use. So I got a bunch of cards she gave me. And some of them are super, super, super old. And I really liked this one. I thought it was super cute, so I added it here. This one is from the 1965. And you can tell by the style. I don't know. This was for the page I created for Mother's Day. Just some pictures of my mom and I. So yeah. And lots of acrylic paint, because I love acrylic paint. And a little collage I did with some, what is this called? Like tissue paper? Not sure. Like the gift paper thing. Anyways. And I did some more watercoloring stuff, which I'm really bad at. I need to practice some more because I don't know how to use watercolor. It just gets really messy, which I don't care. I like messy things, but I just want to practice some more. And another little collage I did with that paper. I was feeling very anxious here, so I was kind of just thinking, you're okay, Manly, you're okay, don't think too much, God loves you, trying to distract myself, and I was drawing some stars to distract myself, some sparkly stars. So yeah, lots of writing, some more watercolor stuff. Yeah. And then I glued this here, and I put a lot of glue. I think I used Mod Podge. So I like Mod Podge the whole page, and then I put this image here. So the page with all the Mod Podge I used, it got super wet that it ruined this. Not that it was perfect, but it kind of made it worst. So yeah. Yeah. This is another collage thing I did. And then this was a time I was drinking all kinds of teas, like drinking tea all the time. And I love teas. What I don't like is that never mind, I'm not gonna mention this, but yeah, I love teas, and I was drinking a lot of teas in this time, so I wanted to remember that I get my times when I drink lots of teas. So yeah, and I just drew some leaves and flowers. Some more tea. I had saved this image. In my previous video I showed like this box where I keep all kinds of like stuff I cut out from magazines, and this was one of them that I had in there for a while. And since I was putting like all these tea stuff, I was like, oh, I can use my tea image I have. It says right there, tea time. A cup of mint tea can help you de-bloat and relax. A win-win. And then in here, I kind of did a background with watercolor, and I created this colorful thing background. And then I decided to draw some flowers and leaves on top, or doodle some flowers and stuff. And as you can tell, it bled through. But I think it looks pretty cool actually. I don't know, I like how this looks, especially how the flowers and stars came through the other page, because it was so wet. Well, it wasn't so wet when I drew on it, but it was kind of like damped. Is that how you say it? And like I drew, and this is what happened, because it was kind of wet still, and I started drawing that, and it transferred to this page, which I thought it was really cool. Wait, I saw, where was it? Yeah, right here. So I did this, right? And then I went back with a marker and drew the flower and stuff. And the flower, before I actually like pasted it in here, when I traced it, since it was still wet, it transferred to this page like that. And I thought it was pretty cool. So I did this page all wet and started drying to see how they would transfer. Now that I remember, because I wrote just experimenting. So yeah, that's what happened. Since that happened over here, I decided to try it again and see how it would transfer. And it sure did. It looks pretty cool. So yeah. And it actually, like, this page got super, it was completely wet, that it actually transferred all the way to this page as well. You can see a little leaf right there from over here. A flower. But it was pretty fun. So yeah, and like I said, I like how all that looks. And it even, the flower, it even transferred all the way through this page. So I kind of framed it in there. More tea. And in here, I had this acrylic black glitter thing. And I was gonna put a little bit in here, but the bottle, I was pushing it and nothing would come out. And until I pressed it way too hard and a bunch of it came out. I was like, whoa. So I kind of like just spread it out here, put some over here, and I think I even used some more on these pages. Yeah. Like it was just a lot, and I was like, wow, yes, I made another mess. But it's sparkly. And I put some more over here, and then I decided to draw some stars on top of it to make it more interesting. So yeah, I had a piece of choco flan, and it was delicious, but then I felt bad because I'm trying not to eat too much stuff that I shouldn't. I wanna be healthy. Yeah, I'm trying to eat healthy. Yeah, some messages and a poem a friend sent. A pressed rose from our garden. And the flower from the previous page blurred through as well, which, yeah, and I made another collage with that paper. And these are pins from Little Woman Goods, yeah, you can find her on, or you can find it on Instagram, and they sell these awesome pins. Yeah, I love them. I want to get myself one. I think it's pretty cool how they can like create. Yeah, very creative. And some to-do list that I haven't done that yet, but I did this once. Yay! And then Paperworm posted this quote on Instagram. And I really liked it, so I decided to add it to my journal. And when I read it, it reminded me of this special person. So I used several pages in here and wrote about that person and how this reminded me of him and stuff. And then some writing with some like paper glued in there. Some thoughts. A picture of me, and I think this is like it's copper acrylic paint. I love it. It's like so shiny. I also love the gold one. And this is an image from Pink Glitter. I think that's her name. Let me check. Yeah, Pink Glitter 10021 from Instagram, and she has a YouTube channel as well. And she sent me this on Snapchat, and I thought it was super cool and cute. So I took a screenshot and printed it and added to my journal. Some writing. More writing with some awesome cute stamps Stacy sent me. Like, I love them. They're so fun. I love how this page turned out with all these colorful, I'm not sure what these are called. Sequins? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even gonna try. But yeah, those are super cute. Thank you, Stacy. And then we got to the middle of the journal, and in here I just did a little collage with some book paper, and I drew some closed eyes and a pressed flower. So yeah, I really like how this page turned out with, like, I like how the paint on the background looks, the words from the book. Yeah. The blue and the yellow kind of look cool together, I think. So yeah. Alrighty guys, well I hope you enjoyed the flip through. I will post part 2 pretty soon. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.